It's event day, let's go. Let's go. Hope you're clean-ish. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first event vlog of 2025. So we've headed to Solihull for their Diddy one-day event. This is the first event of the year and obviously we've only done the one event last year and the one event ever together, which was at Eland, which was in end of August 2024. So wanted to get out nice and early, having done a bit more this sort of last year, the end of 24 to the start of 25. So let's jump straight in with our dressage test. So this is the BD Prelim 1 test. We'd had to warm up on the indoor arena and he was a really good boy, but he did tense up a little bit as he came in to the outdoor, and he also did shake out one of his plats immediately, which wasn't ideal, but oh well. So enter and working trot, proceed down the centre line without halting, track left. We scored a 6.5 with the comment drifting. Circle left 20 metres diameter in working trot. We've got a 6.5 with the comment could relax frame, which I didn't quite understand if I'm honest. So I'll have to ask someone what that means exactly. FXC then, and then C turn right. So we got a 6 for this movement. Undershot slightly and above the bit was the comment. It's a bit funny watching it from this angle, so I can't quite make it out sometimes. B, circle right 20 metres, we got a 6. Lack of bending above bit. KXC was working trot with C track left. We scored a 6.5. Could relax frame. That seems to be a common theme on this one. Then between C and H, transition to a medium walk, which we got a 7 for, with the comment fluent, which was nice. HB, change the rein in medium walk, we got a 6.5. First steps, could relax frame. Then it was BE, half circle, right 20 metres, in free walk on a long rein. And this was double marked, so we got 7 or 14, with the comment, fair attempt. I never quite know how much rein to give Cruz because he just sometimes likes to stop. He's so relaxed. Bless him. Then EM, change the rein in medium walk, which we scored a 7 for, better frame. Between M and C, transition to working trot, 6.5, obedient but above the bit. Then between C and H, transition to canter, we got a 6.5. And then I was meant to circle at A, but basically I turned at E and then realised I'd done it wrong. So they rang the bell. So you get 2 + 2 for error of course. So I just wasn't sure where to pick it up again, to be honest, because I've never gone wrong in a dressage test before. So I thought I'd just start the whole canter again. So circle left 20 metres diameter at A this time. And we scored 5.5 with the comment lost canter briefly, which we did unfortunately. Between A and F, transition to working trot, we got a 7, fluent. Between F and B, working trot. B, turn left, E, turn right, we scored a 7 there, ditto. That was fluent, that was good. between H and C, transition to working canter. 6.5, obedient but above the bit. At this point, I think I was kind of in survival mode because I was struggling to keep the canter then. So I think I released my reins, and in hindsight, I shouldn't have done that. But for a canter, 6.5 for this canter circle, could relax frame. Then F, transition to working trot, we got a 7, fluent. So doing quite well for our downwards transitions. A was turned down the centre line, and between X and G, progressively transition to halt, we got a 7. Straight, halt was a little crooked. So happy with that. We got a 34.8. And then we were on to show jumping, which I was very nervous for, but we just had a quiet warm up. There's some people blasting about, so we just had a little chilled one. He always gets excited after a few jumps, so I just wanted to be as calm as possible. And in the warm up, I did talk about maybe cantering this first fence, but I bottled it, so I never. But he's so cute. He was like, oh, there's a jump there. And normally after he jumps, he blasts off into canter, but he didn't do that here. But I was always like ready and waiting for it to happen. But he was a really good boy. I'm not sure why he was so calm, to be honest. He's normally a little bit more, well, quite a lot more fiery than this to jump. And it's always interesting watching it back, because in hindsight I should have kicked him on and kept the canter and things because he was being so good. But I just kept thinking, oh, he's going to charge off any minute, especially for that related distance. I thought he was going to charge off, and he was actually just cantering nicely and really listening to me. We are trying a flash at the moment, so I'm not sure if it's anything to do with that, or because it was an indoor school, or he was just generally having a chill day, or maybe all of those things. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, he was such a good boy. Listened to everything I told him, bless him. Yeah, so just a note to self to make sure I'm riding the horse underneath me and being reactive to that. And I think because I'm so used to him charging off, I was just ready to sit and pull, and I actually didn't need to. And even here, so this was the second to last fence, and I wish I'd just got him to canter there and stay in a nice rhythm to the last fence, but I just didn't. And here we are over the last. I was absolutely made up with that. Show jumping's my worst phase, and I get really nervous, so I just was so happy that he'd listened to me. And we'd gone clear without me having to put a million circles in. And then we were off to cross country. So here you can see some of the fences before we get started, and then I'll show you our round. Solihull's Diddy one day event cross country is all in one field, and there's only 8 show jumps, so I thought that'd be really good for me and Cruz, because the more he does, the stronger he gets, the more excited. So I thought 8 jumps is probably just about right. As you can see, he was a bit more keen than the show jumping, but cross country is his favourite phase. But again, he listened to me the full way round, so I couldn't complain too much. And I have got my show jacket on because I realised I forgot my base layer, and I had to have long sleeves to go cross country. That fence was the only one where he kind of got away from me a little bit. He just seemed to launch, and which he does, and I don't know why yet. I'm still trying to figure it all out. But he did a big jump and then just legged it basically. So I just put a circle straight in. I didn't want him to be going off around the field and me to lose any confidence. So I put a circle in while we were away from the other drum, and then we carried on. made it over the last, finishing on 34.84 dressage, double clear but with some time faults. Made up with him and we came fourth. Such a good day out.